welcome back to another one of my videos. So I know some of my viewers that watched this video, I just got my period, or I just had my period, either one of those. You guys already saw it, and if you guys didn't watch it, go ahead and watch it now. So this is a story time on how I got my period. If you guys don't already know, because if you guys don't want to watch the video and just want to straight up get into this one, I had my period October 3rd, my first period, so that's 18 days ago. And I'm just gonna share with you guys my experience on that and how I reacted and how everybody else reacted. So if you guys don't already know, I'm a late bloomer. I am 15 years old, and I got my period sophomore year, so this year. So before I start this video, I just want to make sure you guys subscribe, like, for more updates on my period. I'm definitely for my next period, which is in 11 days, I'm gonna update you guys. And also, it's gonna be my second period. Oh my gosh, I'm missing a nail. Let's not talk about it. It's gonna be my second period, and I'm gonna buy tampons, and I'm gonna like show you guys my experience with them, because I've never wore tampons before. So I'm pretty scared and nervous about that. And I'm gonna buy Diva cups and a menstrual disc, but that'll be in the future. So for right now, all I know is that when I'm on my period, I'm gonna get a tampon, and I'm gonna try it out with you guys. And if you're a guy and you're watching this, get into this video. So basically, I don't know if you guys know the event Break the Floor of Charli D'Amelio. It was going all over her TikTok. It was literally going everywhere. Look, social media, social media, social media, social media. Literally, it was going everywhere. I literally decided to attend it. Oh, I can't wait. Little did I know that same day I was gonna get my period live. So I made my dad spend $20 on a platinum ticket for a live. Happy it was on a Saturday, and I'm happy that it was in my house. That's like perfect. Fast forward to that day, I woke up. I wasn't having no cramps, no symptoms of having my period. It was a normal day. Anything, I just didn't feel good. I was getting super moody, and I had the worst mood swings. And I'm already a girl who is very attitudey and gets mad at anything that anybody does, and that annoys me. And I forgot about the Break the Floor. I knew it was that day, but I wasn't keeping track of time. So at the time, I was watching 7 Deadly Sins. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I didn't feel anything come out at all. I don't know how some people feel it. I didn't. I don't even know when I got it. I just know that I went to the bathroom to go pee. I sat down, pulled down my pants. Every time I pull down my pants, you guys, it's just a thing. It's like automatic where I look at my underwear. It's just automatic. So I looked at it, and I was like, nah, that's shit. Straight up, just like that. I was like, nah, that's poop. I don't have my period. So I was like, no, that's my period. Like, I know that I just felt it was my period, but the thing about it, it was already dry. So I didn't know if it happened overnight. I don't know when it happened. And you know what? I actually think I know when it happened. When I first woke up and I got biscuits for breakfast, because I did feel something come down, but I just thought that was discharge. Like, come on, discharge happens all the time. So I just picked the wedgie, and I was like, move on. The first person I called and told was in the bathroom. I screamed my sister's name. I was like, Daniela, come. So she came, and I was like, I think I just had my period. And then she was like, no, you don't. That's poop. Could have the period first. So I think she got a little mad at me, or just a little jealousy, because it does happen. We're not gonna like say shit about that. If my sister got her period first, I would have definitely been jealous. That's poop. Like, stop. Like, get out. You know, her little attitude. And I was like, no, actually, that's poop. And then she's like, bro, that's not poop. Look at, I was like, no, that's not poop. Look at it. And then she was like, yeah, I'm looking at it. It's poop. I'm like, bro. And then she was like, what? And I was like, get out. You're just stressing me. She's like, Alishka, that's not your period. That's poop. I was like, just get out. You're stressing me. And she kept like talking over me, and I just shut the door in her face and locked it, because she was not helping with the situation at all. She was making it worse. But when she told me it was shit, the only way I could find out is by smelling it. You know where this is going. Took it off, and I smelled it, and it did not smell like poop. It didn't have an odor, actually. It just smelled like discharge. All right, if you guys don't know what that smells like, the only reason I'm gonna say this, the only that it smells like, is because I smelled it the first time I ever got a discharge. And all right, that's it. So I smelled it. I was like, no, that's definitely not poop. That's when I found out. Oh my gosh, I think I thought it was poop mixed with discharge. I was just so confused, because I skipped this part, actually. When I was sitting on the toilet and I saw the underwear, I was like, oh, that's poop. But it was not placed in the back of my underwear. It's actually placed in the front, not the back. I was so nervous the whole time. I was like, I cannot tell my parents that I'm my mom and dad's first daughter, so their first daughter becoming a woman. So I didn't want to give their hopes up if it wasn't my period and it was just a shit stain. See, I was shaking. I'm not even gonna lie. I was shaking. My head started hurting. I started getting cramps out of nowhere. I was like, oh shoot, what time is it? I checked, it was 4:24. I was like, damn, I'm gonna miss the live of Charli D'Amelio. My sister sat next to me. She actually took a picture of the underwear, but I'm not gonna insert it because I feel like that's TMI and a lot of you guys would feel uncomfortable with it, so I'm not gonna do that. I took a picture and sent it to my mom, that's all. Asking her if that was it. In the bathroom, I was super excited but super nervous at the same time, and then I started shaking and I was scared and my heart was beating really hard, so I went back into that bathroom that you see back there and I pulled on my pants again and I looked at it and I was like, yeah, that has to be it. Because my mom said that it looks like poop at first. You're gonna think it's poop. I literally waited 2 hours until I told my mom, which is not bad, but it's really sad that I couldn't tell my mom, because I was like, Mom, you're gonna be the first person I told. And the first person I actually told my sister, and then she didn't believe me. My sister didn't believe I had my period for like 3 or 4 days. She's like, nah, you still don't have it. No, just kidding. Like the second or third day, she still didn't believe me. Until I showed her my pad. I was like, you don't think I have it? I took out my pad and I showed her. I was like, here you go. And then she was like, okay, you have it there. I went to the bathroom to check again, and it was like not brown, but it was like a brownish clear thing. Because I remember when I was sitting in the toilet, I wiped. I was like, I don't have my period, right? Because when I thought it was poop, I literally got toilet paper, I wiped, I looked at it, and it was just like a clear brownish color. So yeah, when I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I have to tell you something. And then she was like, what? And I was like, and she was like, what? You had your period? And I was like, ow! So that's the girl that said that I didn't have my period when I first had my period. She was the jealous girl.
Yeah,
that
was a girl
that I was talking about. She's gonna deny, but it happens to everybody, okay? Me and my mom were talking, and then she was like, have you told your dad? I was like, no. I was like, no. And then she was like, go tell him. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna tell him, that's weird. So she kept insisting that I told him, and it literally took me like 30 minutes to tell my dad. Like, I kept going back and forth with my mom, telling her that I don't want to tell him. Because if you guys didn't know, I live with my dad. I don't live with my mom. My mom lives in Texas, and I live over here. When she told me to tell him, I was like, no, it's gonna be weird. I had no idea what his reaction was gonna be. Actually, I didn't tell him. I was like, Mom, I can't tell him, you tell him. And then she was like, okay, pass the phone over to him. I was like, huh? And she was like, yeah, pass the phone over to him. You want me to tell him? And I was like, I guess so. Gave him the phone, and then so my mom kept talking, and I was peeking through the door because he was like in front of my door, and I was just peeking through like this, and I was like, I'm waiting until she tells him. So I'm just there waiting, peeking through the door, and then when I knew exactly when she told him, because he went like this, and then I was like, and I just shut my door. I was like, and then he opened. He's like, you had your period? And I was like, yeah, you can't tell nobody. Like, I was so like, I was so shy. I don't know why. But then his face turned red and he was like, my little girl is not a little girl anymore. What to say? I was like, I had panty liners, so I used that. I used that for like the first day I slept. And then I told my brother, and my sister still didn't believe me. And then I told like everybody that I knew that was waiting for me to get my period. Literally my period story. It's nothing much, but for me it was a big deal, but it was such a bummer when I got it. Disappointed? Yes. Video of me going to Walmart and buying the tampons, and then me like inserting it. I'm not gonna show you guys how to insert it, that's weird, but I'm just gonna like tell you guys how it feels and stuff like that. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.